idea. I have an idea.
I am streaming. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I'm streaming.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Who's gonna win? An army of 22 raptors and their riders. What do you mean the raptors deserved it to die? The tanks won. The tanks won.
Chat's having fun.
Who's gonna win? The army of 22 raptor riders.
I have no one in my chat to tell me if my mic is working or not.
Somebody go look at Kiefer's chat. For the army of 44 vampires.
Thank God! My mic finally works. Okay.
Also, because my computer doesn't like rendering this many units, it will be a little laggy.
Okay. We finally have everything working.
Yes, also, Kiefer, I told them what we're doing for this stream. Just to, be proactive.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about stories from our D&D campaigns, right? That was the plan?
And we're going to be pitting two powerful fighters against each other.
Here we go! Ty and Herbal are such amazing characters. I love battling them.
So, the thing is, here's some context for who these characters are. In our campaign, they were like best friends. Ty is a champion fighter, and Herbal is a berserker barbarian, Oath of Glory paladin multi-class. In the campaign, they first met. It was about It was after Herbal had just finished an adventure with two other people, and they got some kind of prophecy or something about a dragon. I'm not sure exactly what it was about.
It had a big focus on Herbal's character arc, actually.
Right.
It was Vex, and then he got turned into a dragon. Right. We have very weird campaigns.
They're not weird, they're just normal, So, I'm starting to remember. Excuse me, I'm extremely tired tonight. So basically, in that campaign, Herbal's father? Oh, no, you don't have to understand what we're talking about, Kara.
Yeah, you really don't. We make so little sense that there's no need to understand us, because you're not going to understand even if you understand. See, I'm sure you didn't understand that. Because I didn't.
Well, back to what I was saying. Barbarian is basically, I go anger, I hit hard. That's all you need to know. And fighter is I bonk. That's literally bonk.
Hey now. Ty is more than bonk.
Kiefer, tell me I'm wrong. Literally Ty's signature thing is to bonk several times.
I'd say his signature thing is his 24 AC.
Or maybe the fact that he's got a broken ability.
Maybe I'll actually get to show it off on stream. If not, we'll get to tell people about it during the story portion.
It is so overpowered. It is such an overpowered ability.
I
wish it would exist.
Sorry, but you can't really undo it.
I can't. But it works for what Kiefer's whole thing is. It's a tabletop RPG.
I just ran a long rest for Ty, so he's up to full strength.
Okay, Libri? Is Libri also... Did she change her account? Oh no. Oh, this is funny.
Cat. Don't you just love it when there are animals in your studio that constantly make things more difficult for you? I know I do.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I just read your text message.
All right. Now, without further ado, shall I paint us a scenario?
Can I explain what their whole relationship is first?
Oh, okay. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically, the campaign started with Herbal's dad, father figure, prison warden. So, in Herbal's backstory, he is a gladiator arena fighter for a guy named Vex. Basically, keeps Herbal as this, dancing monkey who kills people that Vex wants dead in an arena in front of a roaring crowd of people. I just made Ziolo fly off the map. Anyway, Vex decided to rear his ugly head again. So the beginning of the campaign is basically the town is being threatened by a big army of people spearheaded by this big boy named Vex. And at this point, he hasn't transformed into a dragon, but he is threatening to destroy the town if Herbal is not turned into him. This is when we meet Ty. Ty shows up and he's like, "Hey, I would like to help." So
actually, he's more like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of this."
Oh yeah, I remember. Ty was extremely egotistical, right?
Oh yeah. And if you want to come along, I suppose I could use a sidekick.
And then Herbal's just like, "What do you mean, a sidekick? He's here for me."
And I'm the most competent fighter here, obviously.
And at that point, in their development, Ty was very, very wrong. At that point specifically.
Oh yeah, so wrong. But he did have a lot more potential than Herbal in the long run, it turned out. But anyway, I digress.
He did eventually, as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
Probably because of his overpowered. But no, I'm joking.
Oh yeah, it's overpowered. I don't deny it.
But yeah, basically they go on this adventure where they got to go find a dragon that'll save them from Vex. Because they don't want to give Herbal up to Vex, and well, frankly, they'd rather deal with a dragon than
Vex.
a elf in tights that wants Herbal as a gladiator. Gay elf in tights. I don't think I've ever described Vex as that, but still, I digress. Basically, yeah, they go on this big adventure, and Ty and Herbal start to realize that they're pretty good friends. They work really good together as a team, and Ty is still the egotistical idiot that he has always been. He likes to say whenever Herbal has an idea, he goes, "Says the half-orc." Right?
Says the half-orc. Although, I'm not the one that started that. I am not the one that started that.
You're not, which is funny. It was Zach. He's another member of
I'm just the one who used it the most.
Yeah, but and he was always like super. He always thought he was the superior member of the party. He's got this really big ego, kind of like I'm all that in a bag of chips. I'm hot stuff.
I am the chosen one.
And his whole thing was that he was meant for some great grand destiny.
Oh man, and he was! But we're gonna talk about that more in the story time portion, right?
Yes, okay. And Herbal, of course, doesn't know where he comes from and he wants to fight his family, yada yada yada, whatever. Now, let's get to the death. What do you guys think?
Let's get to the fun part! Okay. Now, here's the thing. Ty and Herbal have actually fought each other at level 20 before, and Ty won.
But I was pulling quite a few of my punches.
No, you just weren't being that strategic. Anyway,
I wasn't.
shall I paint the scene?
Hold on. There's this really weird wording with barbarians, and it's if you don't take damage or deal damage before your next turn, your rage ends. So when we first fought, I thought, oh dang, if I do anything besides attack, I'm not going to be able to rage. I'm not going to have my rage anymore. But I realized, no, dumb, because I would be getting attacked before my next turn anyway. So basically,
True enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna not attack just to make you take a level of exhaustion and give me a longer term advantage than just damage could give me.
Ty wouldn't know that. And you know that, so we're not gonna metagame.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
It's roleplay. It's not, let's try to kill the other person. It's, let's have some fun.
Let's see what happens. You ready?
I'm kind of worried now that you said you're going to be doing that. But
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So we find ourselves in a familiar setting. Ty and Herbal both walk into the kitchen, and there's only one cookie left.
They like
Dibs!
Dibs! I call dibs on that cookie!
Mine! And here we go. The battle begins.
So basically, they walk into the kitchen, and they are going to kill each other for cookies. Would you like to roll initiative, my friend?
Alright, I will pull up my dice rolling app. Since neither of us can see each other's rolls, we're going to rely on the honor system here. But I don't think either of us are going to cheat.
Yeah, neither of us are. Neither of us are.
Stop. Kitty, stop. No.
And,
No.
as a barbarian paladin...
Sorry, cat playing with the cords to my camera rig.
Okay. You guys are also gonna... I think I'm gonna change what I'm looking at here.
Okay.
We're gonna look at my character sheet.
So, I am going to roll Ty's initiative. That's an 11 plus 7. And I'm just going to kind of show the camera my roll here, just kind of so you know I'm not cheating.
I wish I could, split what you guys see between the character sheet and the gameplay. But, basically, this is Herbal.
Neither of us know how to do that. Who cares? Moving on!
You go ahead and roll, and then I'll roll for initiative.
I already rolled. I got a total of 18.
Okay, let me roll. I do have advantage on initiative, which is fun.
Yeah, but going first or second isn't that important.
Yeah, I got a 16, so you will go first.
Alright then.
Not optimal.
Ty.
So, basically, we are, 20 feet away from each other.
Ty holds up his... We don't care about distance. We just care about turns and going bam, 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 bam until somebody dies.
I care.
Okay.
I care about it for a lot of reasons.
Okay. So, I am going to start off by having Ty hold his sword out to the side and speak the command word shine as his blade glows with radiant energy.
Oh, I was about to say, what do you mean? His command word is shoot, but he's using his elemental whatever's.
Yeah, he has different command words for each element on the sword. Yay, homebrew!
Since when could you use whatever that is?
Radiant damage. I saw Wallace use it. What do you know? That scumbag of a fish was good for something.
Hey, he kept the village fed for a couple weeks. attacks. We'll tell you in full about Wallace later, but he's a scumbag.
Yeah. Oh, I was actually wrong about my proficiency bonus. I only got a 17, but I still get to move first. Oh, wait, no. I got my initiative and proficiency mixed up for a second there. Sorry. Never mind. I was right the first time. Okay, let's move over to my actions. Here they are. Okay. So then, since I activated Ty's elemental sword, I cannot use an action surge this turn. So, I'm just going to have to attack you 4 times instead of 8.
Yeah, he can attack 8 times, which is extremely annoying.
Yeah, but only twice.
Thank the Lord.
Okay, so I'm going to have Ty run at you with his elemental blade. And I am going to roll for an attack. Does a 20 hit? Dirty.
20 does hit. That's good.
Alright, so... Wait, you're not raged yet!
I'm not raged.
I'm gonna do full damage this turn! Okay.
Nope. I always get resistance.
Oh. Dang it.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Half-orcs are broken.
They're not, and it's not even because he's a half-orc.
Okay. Let's start with the weapon damage. Okay, so that's 10 base weapon damage halved, so that's 5 damage. And that is 10 radiant damage. That's 15 total damage from attack number 1.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Your elemental damage is always such a pain for me.
Yeah. Why do you think I activated that on the first turn instead of going for an immediate action surge?
Yeah, I should have raged before we started combat.
Yeah, maybe, but you didn't. And I should have activated my elemental sword before we started combat. We both messed up.
Anyway. What do you mean we messed up? You didn't mess up. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I thought... I'm dumb. Anyway.
Okay, so Ty races in and strikes Herbal with his sword.
Okay.
And now, Ty will make his second attack. That's another dirty 20, just gonna show the camera. That's a 9, and Ty's got a plus 11 to hit. So, dirty 20 hits just because it did last time.
Yeah.
Another 10 base weapon damage.
Yes. Base
Okay,
weapon
yeah.
damage, which is divided to 5.
Yeah.
Resistance, by the way, just... It halves all damage, and...
Which is so broken. But anyway.
It's not.
And a total of 6 radiant damage. So I did 11 damage that turn.
Yes.
Well, that attack. So Ty struck Herbal again. And now attack number 3. Oh, heck yes. That's a 15 plus 11 for a total of 26.
Oof. That's a hard hit.
So he did, in fact, so he hit again. Now I need to roll the damage. 8 base weapon damage.
Yes. Also,
And, oh, heck yes, full radiant damage, 15.
how much regular damage?
8 base.
8 base, divided to 4.
Real
and
quick,
how
gonna
much
just
radiant?
show because it's a good roll and I wanna. And, 15. I got full damage there.
Oh, ow, that hurts. Is that all of your attacks?
Oh no, I've got one more.
Oh, goodness.
And that's a 22 total.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah. Full weapon damage, just gonna show the camera. So that's 8 plus 5 for 13 base weapon damage. And then the radiant damage, that's 9 radiant damage. Um, it was 13, I believe.
Divided down to 7. And how much radiant?
9.
9. That'll be 5. Dang, you got me pretty low. Anyway, Herbal goes, oh, nice one. And then...
As if it's ever not a nice one. Okay, that one was terrible, I'll admit that.
In the same bonus action as he rages, he activates his Flame Tongue Great Axe.
Here we go.
Doing 2d6 fire damage on a hit. He's going to not attack, actually. And he's going to puff out his chest, and he's going to roar as loud as possible.
You're going for intimidating presence?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm really good at saving throws, just not wisdom ones.
Exactly.
9, but I'm going to use my Indomitable to reroll. 15. Does that pass?
It does. Damn it. Beats it.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh. That's so... that pisses me off.
You gotta admit, good use of Indomitable. And I can do that 2 more times, by the way.
Well, he can still attack. But, you know. I digress.
So, is it my turn now?
No, I can still attack once.
Oh, okay.
After I try to intimidate you, obviously it doesn't work, so I bring my axe down as hard as possible, using my reckless attack, which will give you advantage on all of the other attacks.
So you get to have advantage to attack me, but then I get advantage to attack you next turn?
Would Tide know that? No, I'm not going to do that. Because knowing you, you're going to action surge, and you're going to have advantage on every single attack, and then you're just going to kill me immediately.
Do it!
I roll to attack.
Are you attacking recklessly?
Nope.
Okay. Probably smart.
That's a 23.
Miss. Just one below Ty's armor class. And I'll prove it real quick by showing the camera.
I bring my axe up and I slam it as hard as possible. Barely just missing you.
Great use of a move, half-orc.
You better stop that. Lucky that I didn't actually hit you. Being boastful ain't gonna help you get that cookie.
Maybe not, but it sure is fun.
I really want to kill Ty. Anyway.
Ty is such a jerk. Huh. I just got a like on one of my videos on TikTok. Anyway. Sorry, got a notification about it midstream. Alright. I think it's time.
You are going to give up because action surge is stupid.
Ty, with a quick flourish of his sword, Ty's speed increases, allowing him to attack twice as many times this round. Action surge activated.
I swear, action surge shouldn't actually work like that. That's just nuts.
I get to attack 8 times. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me and I haven't even done anything.
Does a 23 hit?
No, it does not. You absolute loser. Get out of here. It hits.
Okay. So that is 12 base weapon damage. So that...
6.
Yep. And 7 radiant damage. First attack. kind of a low roll for me, unfortunately. It's the radiant damage that really matters, so I really need high rolls there.
As I can see, I'm about to die. I use a legendary action. I don't have a legendary action. Anyway.
Okay, Ty's second attack. Nat 1.
Good. You attempt to attack me, but you fall and you die. You fall on your face and you take max damage and you die.
That is not how that works. But I do take damage equivalent to the weapon damage I would have dealt. You think that's fair?
I'd say that's fair.
Oof. Ty takes 19 damage.
You end up you biff your sword barely off my axe handle and you stab yourself in the leg.
Ah! Shoot! Ah. Well, that was unlucky. Okay, so Ty's third attack. 25.
Huh?
25.
It hits.
9 base weapon damage.
9 base weapon damage divided to 4.
And 10 radiant.
10.
So that's 14 damage total.
I kind of wish I took koalabarbarian instead of berserker.
Well, too late for that now. Ty's fourth attack. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Figured. Fifth attack. You've got to be kidding me. Another nat 1?
Yes!
Crud. Okay. And of course I roll max damage on myself. You are so lucky.
Karma! This is karma. For action surging.
Okay. Ty's sixth attack, I believe this is.
If you think about it, Herbal
27.
grab the cookie and eat it, and he would have won.
Shut up.
You do
That's not how that
I
works.
have a 30 AC. You do not hit. Yeah, you do hit.
9 base weapon damage.
Divided to 5 because I'm
10 radiant damage.
Oh, jeez. You know what's funny? Because of Tasha's because of the rules from Tasha's Book of Everything, I can change my subclass if I wanted to. Like during a long rest, and I find that hilarious. Anyway, go ahead.
Could be kind of fun if you wanted to do that for like another campaign or something. But this is probably the last time you'll be using Herbal in combat for a while, since both characters are level 20.
Yeah.
But
Fine
anyway.
Their stories are over anyway.
Yeah, they are, and they ended up in a satisfying way. Ty's seventh attack. Does an 18 hit?
Dang, it does.
Okay, good. 7 base weapon damage. And 7 radiant.
And how much radiant?
7. Got low rolls that time.
It's fine. You've brought me into less than my max, less than half my max HP.
Ty's last attack for the round.
I'm sorry to anybody who thought this was going to be an actually entertaining stream.
Haha, very funny. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Yes! Awesome. What is Herbal's AC?
17.
Okay. That's good to know for future.
Yeah.
So that means I only need a 6 or higher to hit you.
Yeah.
So that means I've got a 75% chance to land each attack. Nice to know. Okay, so 7 base weapon damage. And 11 radiant. There we go.
And how much? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Repeat the amount of damage.
7 base weapon damage, 11 radiant. So that's a total of 15 damage. I just did the math for you.
How much total health does does Ty have?
Left or max?
Just max.
204.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't even have as much as Herbal, and he's already brought Herbal down to less than half of his own. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it is. I've taken a lot of damage, though, from those 2 nat 1s. That was really unfortunate.
Wait, how much damage have you taken?
Well, I'm down to 157 health now. Ty hits hard.
He does hit hard.
I normally roll so much worse than this. I would have rolled way more than 2 nat 1s if we were playing off stream. No question in my mind.
I didn't know that.
What? Am I in danger?
Oh, I know that.
Am I in danger?
Cat, I hope you see this.
Am I in danger?
Save me. That might save me.
Am I in danger?
Anyway. Herbal. Herbal. He brings his axe up and he attempts to hit you.
Make an attack roll.
Yeah, he just attempts to hit you.
Are you gonna make your attack roll?
No, I am not. I'm gonna make it now because that was a natural 1 and I say it does not count.
No, it counts. And of course, that means you now roll damage against yourself. Have fun.
I hit myself in the leg, doing 8 slashing and 2d6 fire damage. Thank goodness it's only reduced to 4 slashing and 3 fire.
Remember, your resistance doesn't reduce fire damage, does it?
Yeah, it's still 3 fire damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry, one of my cats was scratching at my studio door. I had to let him out.
Okay. But
The stream gives you power. Yes, caffeine, the stream gives me power. Streamer luck for the win. Sorry.
well, since I have hit a creature, I'm going to use my channel divinity to give myself how much? Hold on. Let me check.
Okay, so you've got another option to heal. That's annoying.
I will give myself. I just saw it. Where is it? I literally just saw it. This is so dumb. Where is it?
Come on, dude. You really need to have your stuff together before we start this.
I do. Okay. Immediately after I deal damage to a creature with my. Oh, it has to be with my divine smite feature. Dang it!
Then it doesn't count. Move on.
It doesn't count. Yeah, we move on. I attack again. I attack again.
Roll.
I roll. Does a 26 hit?
Barely.
I hit you with this much damage. Yes! Almost max damage. That's 18 slashing. That's 18 slashing. Plus 2d6 fire damage. And I still haven't used my bonus action.
Roll the fire damage.
That's 7 fire damage. And I will use a 3rd level spell slot to divine smite you.
Oh no! How much is that?
No, that's 4d8 radiant damage.
Please roll the damage.
I am rolling the damage now. That is 18.
Oof, that hurts.
And then reel back, and then I'm going to hit you one more time.
Okay.
As my bonus action.
Roll to hit.
Yes, I will. Okay, there's nothing else I can do. Okay. Yeah, I hit you one more time as a bonus action. Does a 30 hit?
Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, it hits. I don't think it's even possible for a 32 not hit. Oh my gosh.
Max damage! Yes!
What? Oh no, how much do I take?
19 slashing damage.
Oh no, you're not fudging, right?
I'm not fudging. Stream can confirm for me.
How much fire damage?
2d6, hold on. That's 8 fire damage, and now I'm going to use another 3rd level spell slot.
Oh my gosh, you can Divine Smite twice in one turn? That's insane.
As long as you use the spell slot while you attack.
Crud. Okay.
Yep.
Roll the damage.
That's 4d8. Hey, you can attack 8 times. If I can use Divine Smite 2 times, I don't think you're gonna die. 16 damage.
Oh, only 16? Okay, that's fine.
16. And if I'm correct, I'm not. Never mind.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Alright. And now I'm going to start my turn by using my bonus action to do a second wind. So I get back 1d10 plus 20 HP.
Coward. Joking.
That's 24 hit points.
Why do you get that? Gross.
I also get a kitten meowing at my feet while I'm trying to stream.
I can hear it. Punt it into the door. No.
I'm gonna open the door for it, actually, because it's trying to leave, and that's why it's meowing at me.
The thing is, if I do manage to kill you, you're gonna do second breath anyway. Final breath anyway, and it's gonna be lost. I honestly think if we did have that, you should have rolled like a Constitution saving throw to see if you can actually do final breath.
Yeah, that probably should have been a thing, but it's too late. Okay.
Would you like to implement it now?
No, thank you. I'm good. Okay.
If you can't tell, I'm very terrified of final breath.
You should be.
Because literally, it makes Ty a super juggernaut that makes it so he cannot die for the next 3 or so turns, and he will kill you. It's literally impossible to kill this man until he wants to die.
Anyway. Alright.
Go ahead.
I'm activating my action surge.
I hate you.
I need to finish you off right here, right now.
I hope you get disadvantage on all of them. I mean, not disadvantage. I hope you get a nat 1 on all of them.
18. Rolling damage.
It doesn't hit. No, I'm joking.
That is 10 base slashing damage, which is taken down to 5. And 9 radiant damage.
Ugh.
Okay, just out of range of superior critical, I rolled a 28.
While this is happening, Herbal just goes, "You know this fight is pointless, right?"
Maybe, but it's a lot of fun.
Hey, do you want to, bring in a rule for this sparring battle? As he's getting stabbed by a tie.
I don't trust you. At least not when it comes to that kind of thing.
It's just to make it fair, he says as he tries to dodge one of your attacks. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, I'm actually rolling damage. I already rolled the attack.
Oh.
8 base slashing, rounded down to 4. And 6 radiant. Oof.
Yes.
That's still 10 damage. Don't celebrate.
Yeah, he takes a shot to his gut, and he says, "How about whoever gets the other one down first, not including final breath, gets the cookie."
Nah, what would be the fun in that?
Cheetah.
I mean, I'm sure you want to see if you can overcome final breath.
No, I just said I did want to.
Okay, now I'm rolling Ty's third attack.
Too long, Libri, too long. That's how long it's gonna last.
That's a 27. That's a 27 on the attack roll, which hits. Max damage on the slashing, so that's a total. So that's 13 slashing. Cut it in half. And
I think honestly you win. I'm at 58 health, and if you manage to hit all of your attacks, there's no way I'm not gonna die this round.
well, we'll still roll it out. You never know what happens. The dice can really change things in your favor if you're lucky. The dice giveth, and the dice taketh away.
Give me your damage.
13 radiant.
And how much slashing?
Max. So that's 13 cut in half.
13 radiant and 13 changed to 7. Got it.
Yep. Now, rolling for the next attack. I rolled a 3. That's a total of 14, which doesn't hit. And that's my... And now my 5th attack. Nat 1.
Yay!
Okay. Only 14 damage, thank goodness. That hurts, but it's not too bad. It could be a lot worse.
How much are you at right now? I've told you, how much are you at?
81.
Oh my god.
We're actually both pretty low.
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering why this is taking so long, just know this is pretty much how every combat goes with Ty and Herbal.
Ty and Herbal are both unstoppable tanks, except against each other.
Oh no, it's not really unstoppable tanks. It just takes forever to do combat.
Fair enough. And I believe this is my 6th attack. I've lost count.
This is your 7th.
7th? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Superior Critical activates! I rolled an 18, which is a crit thanks to Superior Critical.
I hate you.
Here we go. Now to roll out damage. Oh! And that is a base of 22 for slashing.
Oh no! Please don't.
And 28 for radiant.
Herbal falls to the ground. And instead of dying, he just gets straight back up and is reduced to 1 hit point instead.
Alright. I forgot about that. So if I hit this next attack, I win?
Do you want to do it with a disadvantage?
No thanks.
Do you want this combat to be done early, or do you want it to be more interesting?
I want it to be done soon because I want to get to the story time portion. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Fair.
I missed.
You missed.
I rolled a 15 total. Alright, that's fine. I'll be good. I'm good.
Well, immediately just says, you know what? Screw it. And he dashes for the cookie.
Oh, no you don't! Ty makes a strength check to try and stop him.
It's still in combat. It's not your turn.
You can't just do that!
Do you have a reaction to be able to stop him?
Ty Ty can use Defender to protect an ally!
Is the cookie your ally?
I'm counting it!
Fine.
No!
No, what do I have to do to avoid it?
It basically gives you disadvantage on an attack, but how does that work against a cookie?
Acrobatics or sleight of hand?
Yeah, let's make opposing acrobatics checks, yours with disadvantage thanks to,
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I think I have something.
Okay, so it's acrobatics. Ooh, I've got a +10 to acrobatics. Sweet!
Okay, go ahead and roll.
15 total. Dang it.
Just making sure seeing if I have something that will allow me to not have disadvantage. Apparently not. Okay.
This is insane.
What did you get?
I rolled a 15 total.
I got a 16!
No! You dirty cheater! No, that does not count. That does not count. The cookie was just a set piece. It's not actually part of the battle.
Wait, you never stated that?
That's so unfair.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
You total jerk. Dang it. Well, I guess that makes it Ty's turn now, right?
Nope. Herbal's got the cookie and he pops it in his mouth.
Okay, so he eats the cookie, and then it's Ty's turn?
Nope. He uses his bonus action to... hold on. I could have used a bonus action to give myself advantage on that. Anyway. He uses his movement to run away. Herbal uses his movement to run away.
Well, let's see. Ty has 35 walk speed. What's Herbal's?
No, Ty, you do get an opportunity attack.
Great.
Also, Herbal has a 50 walk speed.
Jeez.
You do
Does a 23 hit?
It does. Dang it.
And it doesn't matter how much damage I do, you're down. I win.
I'm down. But no, I still win. It's my cookie. Anyway, thanks for this dream, guys. See ya, losers.
Wait, we're not done. We still have the whole story time. That does not count, dude.
No, I think
Sorry.
it counts.
I need to stop getting up from in front of my camera.
What does the audience think? Does that count?
I only have one viewer. I'm not getting a comment on whether it counts or not.
What do you guys think? Does that count? Who the frick is Dan? What do you mean, who the frick is Dan? Do you guys think that should count? I think it counts. Libri, what's wrong? You having issues?
Sorry. My dad's messaging me, and I'm messaging back with him. He knows I'm streaming, but he still feels the need to message me.
Well, if you need to go, I'm fine with it.
Saying here because Koala ignored it. I can't see the chat well. In the hell with my glasses on. Saying here because Koala ignored it. I can't.
Yeah, what?
Okay.
What did I miss?
Saying here because Koala ignored it. I use sleight of hand and steal the cookie while neither of you are looking / joking. Okay. Caffeine's just being a dork. Okay. So,
Bro, your stand is so bouncy. Nuts.
yeah, I know it is.
So,
Sorry.
where do you want to start with story time? What do you want to do with story time?
I have no idea.
I guess we could start with, I don't know, their relationship? Oh, I got it. Let's start with their, market brawl.
Real quick, at the 8-hour mark of the stream, I'm going to need to take a short intermission.
We're not going to do 8 hours. I gotta promise you that we are not doing 8 hours of streaming.
No, at the 1-hour mark.
It's already been 1 hour.
At the 1-hour mark on my stream.
Oh, okay.
Which is in 8 minutes.
Okay.
Bit less. Anyway. It'll have to be a short intermission, but I'll be back soon after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So, let's start with a little bit of context. In the campaign with the dragon, we were trying to go find a dragon, and Ty is getting really all high and mighty. I can't remember exactly what he was doing to get Herbal mad at him.
I think he threatened a shopkeeper who he thought was being really shady.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. Ty was threatening a shopkeeper who was being really shady, apparently. And Herbal, being the absolute good-hearted half-orc that he is, decided, well, if you're going to be a jerk to people, Ty was a real jerk to just about everybody at that point.
Oh yeah, that was just a character trait of his.
Yeah, and Herbal was getting really fed up with him because he had been specifically rude and very disrespectful to Herbal himself. So, Herbal, no, you would not kill him. You will not kill him, Libri, who is also my girlfriend, by the way. I keep saying that. I'm probably a giant loser.
Yeah, you kind of are if you have to keep mentioning that you have a girlfriend every stream.
Every 5 minutes, not every stream, mind you.
That's worse.
No, it's just funny. It's just a joke. But anyway, in this little conflict, we didn't roll dice. We didn't do any combat of any sort because we just wanted to do like just a quick roleplay thing. At this point, Herbal was significantly stronger than Ty in almost every way, except for maybe intelligence. But at that point, Ty wasn't that intelligent either.
And Ty has quite a bit of dexterity as well.
Yeah. So, how the fight went, I think I remember pretty well, is that Herbal ran over. He put his axe down first. He wasn't gonna axe fight his friend, well, teammate at this point.
Ty had no qualms.
Yeah, he put his axe down, and Ty was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" I can't remember exactly what he said, but Herbal was like, "Ty, stop being an egotistical jerk for once in your life," or something like that. Do you remember what Ty said then?
I don't. I'm pretty sure he just responded by attacking. And as the battle progressed, and it was just craziness. Attacks going back and forth. It was nuts.
Actually, I remember pretty vividly. There weren't many attacks. I think correct me if I'm wrong here, but Ty swung his sword at Herbal, who dodged it, and then grabbed Ty's arm and suplexed him.
I don't know if that's what happened, but okay, let's just say it's what happened.
All I remember is that Herbal did grab Ty in some way and threw him on the ground. That's like the biggest thing that I remember.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you asked our DM at the time, he would remember better.
Yeah, probably. And the fight was going kind of crazy, and eventually, Tai said, "Head, you have no right to stand against me and my destiny," or something like that, something dumb.
And then Herbal said something like, "If your destiny involves torturing innocent tavern keepers, then forget about it."
I'm pretty sure what. Actually, I remember this line pretty well. It was something like saving insert name of town here is your destiny. Yeah.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, Herbal. We're both kind of off on a lot of the details.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And yet Tai is still one of my favorite characters ever. I mean, I use him in my shorts so often, it's ridiculous.
Sorry, there's an argument in my chat. Liberty/J means joking. Anyway. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, what did you use? Sorry, I blacked out for a second. What was it that you said?
Well, I use Ty's character a lot in my shorts.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember Ty saying, "Saving Honeysuckle is your destiny."
Herbal.
And then I remember, did I say Ty? I meant Herbal. And then I think Ty was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that."
Ty didn't say that. He just seemed kind of dumbfounded more than anything.
Oh, yeah.
More like surprised that a half-orc could be somewhat intelligent.
The whole running joke of that campaign was that Herbal was surprisingly intelligent for being a half-orc.
Yeah. Ty just made fun of him anyway.
Yeah.
Because it was funny.
I believe when it comes to stats that you don't have to play a dumb character if they have a low intelligence score. It just means that you had to dump it. You don't have to roleplay stats, is what I'm trying to say.
Meh. Depends on your DM, personally. Depends on the DM, the group you're with. Just like everything in D&D.
Yeah.
D&D has so many different options, and that's why I love it. You can play pretty much however you want, and no one's gonna judge you for it. Except idiots and jerks.
Yeah, back to the story. A little bit after they had finally found the dragon dude, his name was Rudin? That was the dragon's name. They had found him, they had a little bit of banter, and they went back to the village. The village's name was Honeysuckle. They went back to the village, and they decided to stop at the tavern for a bit, even though they know the army is out there. The tavern scene? Is this the one at the end of the... Kiefer, which one?
That one where it kind of showed Ty's character starting to change somewhat.
That would be right before the Vex fight, which is what I'm about to get to.
Alright, I was just making sure.
Yeah, so right before their big battle with Vex,
Yeah, Herbal was having a drink at the bar, and Ty sat down next to him.
Sorry.
And basically, Herbal was drinking. Ty sat down next to him, and and it just kind of started a conversation. There was some stuff in universe that's not really needed to understand the scene itself, but you know.
Yeah. I remember Herbal saying something like, "Ty, if we die today, if we die tomorrow, I just want you to know that you're a great pal, or you're a great companion," or something like that.
That's not what I remember.
What do you remember?
I remember Herbal talking about how he didn't want to face Vex alone.
Oh, right, I remember now.
And you won't be alone. I'll be there. And as long as I'm on your side, there's no way you can lose.
And then I remember Herbal punched him in the shoulder.
Yeah, deserved, but still.
Yeah,
I
and
love
then
that scene.
and then said something along the lines like, I remember like specifically he was glad that Ty was there. I think he said like, well, if I have to have someone there, I might as well have you. Hope I will not call you by your name, which I just did. But anyway,
Whoops.
no, she just in my chat told me to call her by her name, which I'm going to. But yeah, and then the next day they go to fight Vex, who at the time was only just a regular human, though I did flavor him as an elf later on. But he was just a regular elf, and he revealed that he had this elixir thing that turned him into a dragon,
Yeah.
basically.
Actually, it was a weird wizard guy.
Oh yeah, it was a wizard dude that he ate. Basically, he was changed into a big red dragon, and decided to grab both Ty and Herbal after a little bit of discourse. And this is actually a funny part.
I remember this scene so well. So Ty and Herbal just stabbed the dragon in the hand and got dropped from like 500 feet in the air.
But here's what's funny about that. The DM actually had a whole like part of the campaign planned when we were taken by the dragon.
We derailed the campaign so bad.
Yeah, we literally derailed the campaign because we didn't want to be captured. So Herbal took out his javelin and stabbed the dragon in the hand, and Ty decided to follow suit.
But who really likes those dumb stealth sections in games where your weapons get taken away?
Yeah, I think that's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But we derailed it. I kind of wish we could like do that. I want to see if Zach would be willing to actually DM that for us just for funsies.
Yeah, but at level 20 we would be absolutely too high level for it.
We would level them down.
Yeah. And we are going to finish discussing this scene, and I need to take a short intermission to go do something. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, they fall to the ground. That's about 100 feet in the air. They were both sure to die if they landed the wrong way, but Ty managed to do like a combat roll or something to stop him from taking damage.
He didn't negate the damage, he just reduced it substantially and then healed himself with second wind.
Yeah, he reduced the damage substantially, but Herbal, being the absolute genius that he is, has this item called the Rust Bag of Tricks, which is a bag that has a little fuzzy ball in it, and when you throw the fuzzy ball, it summons an animal. So he decided to use the animal that he summons as a cushion.
That poor lion.
He summons a lion, which he lands on, negating any damage he would have taken, and killing the lion. Also, Kiefer, I do plan to go to bed at like 9:30 because I gotta go to school tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway. So that's the first part of their story, basically.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get a drink.
I'll come back with more of the story after a short break. And while I'm gone, you may look at a jar of pickles.
Got a taco. Where were we?
Well, we just finished talking about the tavern scene.
And then we talked about how they fell from the sky and Herbal was a genius.
And landed on a lion. Congratulations.
Also, guys, just know that this was over a year ago, so a lot of this stuff we don't remember very well.
Yeah.
Well, some of this stuff was. The more recent stuff wasn't. Alright, Ron. Where to next?
I have no idea. We should have scripted this.
It's fine.
Or at least had a general idea of what we were going to talk about.
So later on, um, after we had fought Vex for real, basically the fight went, instead of fighting a giant red dragon outright, since we were only like level 6 or 5 or 6 or something like that, we decided to go to one of Herbal's old friends, a archmage named Diadem.
A character I created in the previous campaign.
Yeah, in the previous campaign. Herbal knew that Diadem could change Vex back into a human so they could actually kill him. So they go to get Diadem, and Diadem, on accident, instead turns him into a Hydra for us to fight.
Well, sort of, but it's complicated.
Sort of. It's less turned him into and more like Vex was replaced by a Hydra by another dude who we're going to fight in the next campaign.
Don't you love complicated stories that are hard to explain to an audience?
Love it. But I'm getting a bite of burrito. Yeah. After we finally killed the Hydra, Ty, when was it that Ty finally started getting his final breath?
That was when we fought that thing under the city.
Yeah.
Trying to stay cryptic. Right after that killer game of chess.
Yeah, so, after they had fought Vex, about 2 or 3 days later, they start to see a large purple cloud in the distance. The purple cloud has lightning in it, and they decide, them being them, to go,
Investigate, yeah. And there were other people there, I would like to say, but we're not going to talk about them because we didn't get permission to talk about their characters on stream.
Yeah.
It's out of respect, not forgetting.
Yeah. All you need to know is, bird, edgy man, short hippie.
Yeah, I would have gone with Bean, but okay.
Same thing. Anyway, he was a druid, so still a hippie.
You really believe in class stereotypes, huh?
Not really. I just find it funny. It's funny. That's all it is. But yeah. Oh, this is starting to draw on long.
Yeah, it is.
We might have to turn this into a two-parter.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, let's do long story short. Long story short, they end up having to fight a Leviathan in the basement of a castle after they had gotten into a chess match where Ty's soul was literally sucked from his body.
For all of 5 minutes before our little bean of a druid came through clutch and absolutely destroyed the guy at his own game.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm eating burrito. Anyway. So, yeah, Herbal and... Well, no. So during the Leviathan fight, Ty is knocked down to 0 HP, in which he...
Actually, can I explain this part?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ty slumps down to the ground And as he's dying, he basically says, "No, I won't let you. I won't let you hurt them." And then he gets back up, his eyes glowing bright white. He's back at full HP. However, he will take 20 damage per turn until he is downed or the fight ends. So there is a bit of a caveat to it. However, his attack power is ridiculously buffed.
Yeah. Let's just say there was a lot of argument about that ability
Yeah,
later.
it's heavily broken. No question in my mind. But it's cool.
But story-wise, it works very well.
Yeah, and we care more about the roleplay and the story than the difficulty of the combat encounters, because honestly, the combat's not that fun in my opinion. And I don't think any of us really enjoy combat all that much. That's why so many of our characters are so well built to breeze through it in 5 seconds.
Except for yours, which takes literally an hour.
Ty can attack 8 times. That's the only reason his turns take forever.
Exactly. No, I'm joking.
Ty can sometimes finish off encounters by himself. Remember when he literally wiped out a mini-boss entirely on his own? One that we found out later that we were supposed to reason with?
Who was it? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, what's his face?
It was the mirror guy.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
By the way, I was just screwing with you guys about the having to reason with him.
Oh.
Yeah. I did clarify that later, but I guess you weren't there, maybe. But I was just screwing with you guys about it.
You're rude, you know that?
I am rude. So, later after they defeated the Leviathan and accidentally shut down an entire civilization,
Oops.
they go back to their village, and Herbal is abducted by his father.
Through a time travel portal.
Through a time travel portal. It wasn't actually a time travel portal, it was just a regular portal,
But, you know, yes. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Basically, Herbal is taken through a portal, and the party needs to go find him. The other 4 folk who are now without an Herbal need to go find him.
And Ty is having a mental breakdown.
Yay!
He literally drew an entire conspiracy board in the dirt instead of sleeping.
Yeah, he did.
That was one of my favorite scenes to roleplay.
Yeah, so they go to this harbor town where they meet, where they get ambushed by these shambling mounds. If you don't know, shambling mounds are just giant living bushes that want to kill you.
Yeah, and they're annoyingly hard to deal with.
Yes. Especially because they can grapple you. So, long story short, they get saved by a dude in armor. So, a Lokatha, context, is a giant fish person that can walk around. And the character that saved them is a Lokatha named Wallace. Later on in the story, you find out that Wallace is a traitor and actually works for the Fae that you were supposed to fight. Basically, they go on an adventure with Wallace to the Feywilds, and they go through they go through a palace where they fight a bunch of people in mirrors, and they have to fight their own fears, and then they have to fight this crystal dragon. I don't want to talk about the crystal dragon fight.
I do! Watery speed!
So, a little context about watery speed. I gave my players something called the Ring of Grammarian, by the way.
Never do that. Never give your party the Ring of Grammarian. Ever.
Hey, you're just scared of what you know Jadri could do with it.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrified. Never give your party a Ring of the Grammarian. Ever. It will not end well.
She will look for it. Anyway.
And I won't let you find it, because those things are insanely rare.
So the Ring of Grammarian, basically, you can change one letter in a spell, in the name of a spell, and it will produce that effect. For the last few months or so, our druid has been kind of obsessing over this thing called Watery Sphere. It's where you take a spell called Watery Sphere. Do I still have it on tabs? What do you mean?
And you change the R to an E. Or an N, rather.
E is Titanite. It's a crystal.
So, in other words, molten crystal.
It's a giant ball of molten crystal. Long story short,
we melted a dragon.
To a giant lava river of crystal. Oh, that was after the rogue had taken a bag of holding, shoved the dragon's face in it, and then broke the bag of holding, which sucked the dragon's head off of its body.
Only the top half of its head.
Only the top half of its head, and killed it. After that, so basically during that fight, Wallace, the fishman, was revealed to the players, not the characters themselves,
to be the main antagonist of the story, which I really don't think you should have spoiled for us like that.
Would you rather me have dropped it on you out of nowhere?
It can be well hinted at, but you shouldn't have outright told us.
Fair. I did try hinting at it, but there wasn't much opportunity. Anyway, I digress. So after they defeated the dragon, they were sent back to the material plane.
I knew something was fishy about him.
Oh my god.
Where
they find out that only a day in the Feywilds is actually 10 years in the material plane.
Yeah, that was a fun thing to deal with.
Anyway, they find out Herbal is, of course, still alive, but he's been living in a village with his own kind for the last 10 years, and he has a whole family. They go through some shenanigans, really, really emotional shenanigans. Herbal is a little less happy to see them than they are to see him.
For weird reasons that I honestly didn't quite get, but anyway.
It was some bad building on my part. I will be honest there. Listen, man, I was having some trouble. Anyway.
But eventually Ty and Herbal make up.
Yeah, they make up. They make up by fighting again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, they find out that in order to beat Wallace, they all have to die, or heroes specifically have to die. That was what the prophecy said. 5 heroes have to die in order to save the village or whatever. And, well, 5 heroes did die. But
Actually, no, they didn't. Only 3 heroes died.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah. The doppelgangers we sent in to replace part of the party died, but neither of the actual players that went along with them did.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, long story short, they completely ruined my prophecy.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Which honestly works out how in a very fun way, with Ty gaining the moniker the Defier of Destiny. And we're actually running a new campaign in the same world, but all of the old characters are dead and they're legends. I'm actually the one running that campaign. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
And you're doing an Ace Attorney campaign, which is making me pain.
Well, it's not an entire Ace Attorney campaign. It's just like a little case in the middle of everything crazy going on. And of course, I did the best voice for the prosecutor.
Please stop talking, please stop talking, please stop talking, please stop talking.
What? You don't like Prince Thaddeus?
I hate Prince 30th, especially because that was not the original voice you used.
I know, I changed it because the old one sounded too much like Ty.
I liked it sounding like Ty.
But I didn't like it sounding like Ty.
Okay, well, that was the campaign. Well, that was Ty and Herbal's story with a little bit of faff in between. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Caffeine likes the voice. Thank you very much, my dear caffeinated one.
Well, you shouldn't like 30th. He's an absolute douchebag.
Oh yes, I do not deny it. He is written as an absolute dirtbag.
Thank goodness my character, a Owlin Artificer, decided to crap his pants.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene!
Actually, she shit his pants. Excuse me.
And then he called her a dirty half-breed.
Basically, she used prestidigitation to make his pants soiled. Basically, she crapped his pants, and, he called her a dirty half-breed.
Yeah.
And that is, in summary, all of the bullcrap that we did in D&D. And Ty and Herbal's stories came to a very nice end. They both died to save the world. Yay.
Actually, neither of them died in the process of that. They both lived to a nice ripe old age, if memory serves.
Herbal didn't. Yay.
Congratulations!
Yay. Yeah.
There's a statue of Ty. Actually, of all the heroes.
Yeah, where's Herbal's statue, you jerk?
Actually, there's statues of all of the heroes in the Central Park in Honeysuckle now.
Oh,
You just kind of haven't been there to see them.
fair.
And there's actually going to be other statues of all the characters just sitting around.
No. I swear, if there's not a statue of Balthazar the Dragon Man, I'm gonna be sad.
Well, maybe there will be.
He deserves more than he got. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. This was a crazy stream, and honestly was probably the lowest quality stream we've ever done. But we had a lot of fun with it, and we were ridiculous and stuff, so I'm okay with it.
It was probably the lowest quality and also the most unnecessary. Woo.
Oh yeah, completely unnecessary, but we had so much fun. I'm still kind of annoyed that Herbal just stole the cookie.
You should be. I'm annoyed that Ty has final breath, so we're even now.
Okay, I'm good with that being even.
Anyway, I'm done. See ya, nerds.
This is Kiefer Plays signing off. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.